What's going on, guys? It's Greg Misko Styes. Last night was the MIAA semifinal. Boys Latin versus McDonough was a fantastic game, and there's a lot of controversy around whether Brendan Millon's last-second goal, either after or before the buzzer went off, was actually a goal.
Feed in front, pass gets away, here comes a shot, they score! Did they get it off in time? Yes!
The situation was McDonough was down by 1, Millon scored to tie it, and then in the very last seconds, AJ Marsh is bringing the ball up the field. Brendan Millon gets the ball and scores seemingly as time expires. So first, we'll roll the clip, and then we're gonna break it down and see if the Zebras made the right call, which the call on the field was a good goal. Game over, McDonough wins.
Just sailed a little bit. Here's Marsh with 6 seconds. Marsh gives it up, they've got 3 seconds. Feed in front, pass gets away, here comes a shot, they score! Did they get it off in time? Yes!
Yes!
McDonough wins it at the buzzer!
So that's the broadcast footage of the goal, and as you can see, if we pause, when the clock hits 0-0, the ball seems like it's still in Brendan Millon's stick. Now remember, the rule is, as the MIAA goes by college rules, just like basketball, if the ball is out of the stick when time expires and goes in the goal, it's still a good goal. So while the clock says 0-0, ball still looks like it's in Brendan Millon's stick. They said on the broadcast that that clock was just a broadcast clock. It wasn't synced to the game clock. So what we really have to do is listen for the horn. Theoretically, the horn should automatically sound as soon as that game clock, the scoreboard, hits 0-0. So now let's listen to the sound instead of watching the clock.
Feed in front, pass gets away, here comes a shot, they score! Did they get it off in...
Feed in front, pass gets away, here comes a shot, they score!
So now you can see if I freeze frame exactly when the horn goes off in my editing software based on the sound, it does look like the ball has already left Brendan Millon's stick. When the buzzer sounds, it is razor thin. We're talking about tenths of inches, but to me, it looks like when the buzzer goes off, the ball's out of the stick. So let's take another angle from Joe K. He was there filming for us, and you can see here, this has a better audio of the horn. So you can see here in this one, I'll freeze frame it at the second I first hear the horn, and you can see the ball is clearly on its way to the goal, has left the stick. So in my determination from reviewing the footage, if there was actual replay, just like the NFL, someone called a challenge, determined if it's a goal, this is the information I had, I would say the goal is good. You can't go off the broadcast, the video clock, you have to go by the game clock and the audio. That being said, we're talking about tenths of seconds or maybe even less. For the refs to make that call on the field is extremely difficult. In conclusion, based on the evidence that I have, I think they made the right call. Some people said, well, there should be a review. That's pretty hard to implement. They haven't even implemented a review for Division I lacrosse. Even in the playoffs, there hasn't been video review. We even remember how badly that went from Maryland versus UVA when that called that bar down that clearly didn't go in as a goal versus Maryland. Didn't have video review then, so for there to be video review for a high school game, you gotta at least have it in Division I lacrosse to try and get that down further into the lower levels. So in the end, it was a fantastic game. BL had a great season. McDonough advances to the championship, and I think it looks like a goal. It looks like the Zebras made the right call on the field, but very, very close. So stay tuned. We'll be covering the championship on Friday, which is going to be St. Mary's versus McDonough. Should be a fantastic game. Stay tuned for highlights after that game. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.